All right, welcome back, and this will be for Bridge to College and the Math 107 group. All right, so in this one, I think most of you have been reaching out saying, hey, can we stop some of that other type of math and get to statistics? Yes, we need to do that because we're in week 32. Only 6 weeks of school left. It's the second week of May. Hopefully Mother's Day was good for you guys last week. We need to just think about wrapping up the school year. So remember, if you need a video on any of the previous weeks, you can go to our Bridge to College Teams channel. And remember that there is a stream channel at the top that houses all the previous videos, if that's helpful. Okay? But let's say you don't like using Teams. We need to find the internet, find our digital tools, find our Clever, find our Blackboard. Once we find Blackboard, go to Bridge to College Math. And in Bridge to College Math, each week I just pile the announcements on top of each other, so you can just scroll here and find cheat sheets, find the old videos, whatever you need like that. All right? Now, let's spend the rest of the year on not linear systems. Boy, we did 4 weeks of that. Not exponential and logarithms. We did 2 weeks of that. Let's skip quadratics because I know some of you, no one is actually spending time in this area. So let's go down to statistical data. Okay? And I think this week we'll study some populations, and then the next week we'll do variables, and then we'll do box plots, quantitative. Wow, look at all the data. And as you move on into college, stats is where it's at. I mean, just open up any web browser, go to any of the news channels, and it's all about statistics, voting. Okay, what are people saying? What was the survey? What was the data size, right? Okay, so let's get started. And again, these can take a long time or a short time. You don't have to spend more than 20 or 30 minutes on any one assignment. Okay? So for this week, I thought let's just click on sample population. Okay? Now, I've done this particular problem multiple times. Okay? And I like it because we all know the Star-Spangled Banner. Okay? So let's get started. All right. Star-Spangled Banner. What is the average length of a word in the Star-Spangled Banner? What, are you kidding me? The first 2 verses of the Star-Spangled Banner are given below. Your task is to select a sample of 10 words. Estimate the average length of all the words in the first 2 verses of the song. Pick words that appear representative of the population of the words. Okay, that appear to represent the population of all the words. Circle those 10 words you choose. Okay, now we're not going to print, we're just going to kind of guesstimate, right? So let's just read it real quick and try to think, what would the average length of the words be? Oh, say, can you see? Short. By the dawn's early light, short. What so proudly we hail as the twilight's last gleaming, some bigger ones. Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Getting bigger. Over the ramparts we've watched, we're so gallantly streaming. Pretty big again, aren't they? And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, short and long, gave proof through the light that our flag was still there. Oh, say the Star-Spangled Banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave. Okay, now, you're going to pick 10 words. I'm going to pick 10 words, okay? Now, can you see, there's a lot of smaller words right here, okay? And I'm looking at glare, bombs, stripes, broad, hailed. Hailed has 6, broad has 5, watched has 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now, paragraph 1. I'm going to pause. In paragraph 1, what do you think the average length is? Okay, I'm going to say I saw some 4s, I saw some 5s, I saw some 6s, I saw some 7s. I'm going to say 5.5. Now, when I read paragraph 2, holy smokes. Haughty, 7. Breeze, 6. Conceals, 7. Mornings, 7. Star Spangled is huge. Home, 4. Okay, so now pick for paragraph 2 what you think. Okay, why does that keep coming? All right, pick for paragraph 2. What do you think the average length is? Okay, I'm going to say 5, 6, 7. So 6. Monte says 5.5 because I didn't take any of the singles into account. So I'm going to say 5.5. Calculate the average number of letters in the 10 words from your sample. Record the average here. 5.5. Okay. Now, they went through and gave every word a number. Okay? 1 to 150. Now, find each word of the 10 words corresponding to the 10 random numbers. Now, the directions weren't very specific here, but you were supposed to pick 10 numbers between 1 and 158. Okay? 10 numbers. Okay? So just for fun, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to go 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and you see what I'm doing here, right? 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now go find those words. And write them in. How many letters in each of those words? Okay? Alright, so here we go. In 1, word 1, I have 1. Okay, word 1, I have 1 letter. In word 10, didn't work out, did it? Ah. 8, 9, 10. How do I do that? Move that. Okay. In word 10, I have 5. 20 is 8. Gleaming for 8. 30 would be 5. 40 would be 3, 4, 5, 3, 5. Reposes. That's 7 and 5. 7 and 5. Okay, so now 7 and 5. Okay? Alright, now, if you take all these numbers and add them up, okay? So let's add them up. And I got 10 of them, right? Okay, so 158. Clear. 1 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. 42 divided by 10. 42 divided by 10, I get 4.2. Okay, now we're supposed to have a discussion. Do you think that this happened to every student in the class? Every student in the class is going to get a higher number on the first trial than the second trial. Okay? So now we're supposed to have a class discussion. Did that happen to everybody? And the answer in most cases is absolutely. Well, why would that be? Okay, so then we go through and average length of the words of the 2 verses of the song, representative of all the words. As we read, we don't realize that the word, oh say can you see, we don't think of those as representative. Oh say does that, yet, of the. We never take those into account in analyzing. We think those are like filler words. Okay, so we didn't take we. In most cases, students never picked any of those. When we did the actual numbers, it's random. So I just went right down the column. See the word it, the. I didn't pick any of those. So now, if we did random numbers, that lowered the overall. So I had 5.5, now it's down to 4.2. And then, if we have the class discussion and then I show you the answer key, it turns out that the average length of the word is at 4. Because just the word oh say, right? Oh say. Take those into account. All the thes, the so's, the you, see, by, the. Okay? So, here's an example of a data and statistics assignment. Okay? So hopefully that was helpful. Each week, over the next, there'll be only 5 more videos, I'm going to spend my time in statistics and data. All right, so Bridge to College, Math 107. Have a great week 32 from May 10 to May 14th. If you need anything, just reach out and let's meet up.